Hey, Ivan from the EV Stock Channel here with a quick update on Tesla's Shanghai total production numbers from 2021 and the outlook for 2022. But before we begin, thank you to all the Patreons that make these episodes possible, and as always, none of this content is financial advice, so let's get started. And we start off by looking at Tesla's December's production numbers, in which Tesla produced another record 66,500 vehicles. And of those vehicles produced, 38,000 were Model Ys compared to 28,000 Model 3s, so it's interesting that Model Y production is outpacing Model 3 production. And if this trend continues, it's only going to make Tesla more profitable, as Tesla makes significantly higher profit margins on selling the Model Ys, so something to keep an eye on in 2022. Also, if we annualize Tesla's 66,500 vehicles produced in December, the annualized run rate comes out to around 800,000. Remember, in Tesla's Q4 shareholder letter, the stated installed capacity at Shanghai was at over 450,000. So it looks like Tesla is really being conservative and sandbagging the numbers, in my opinion. I mean, in total, in 2021, Tesla produced around 488,000 vehicles at Shanghai, and that takes into account the start of 2021 when the Model Y was still in its early stages of ramping, so 2022 should be a new round of records in China, as Giga Shanghai is starting the year with an 800,000 annualized run rate, and there are reports coming out that Tesla is continuing the expansion. Some other things to note: Tesla's local deliveries are also hitting new records, as Tesla was able to deliver over 115,000 vehicles in Q4, which was up an astonishing 56% from Q3. As for the Chinese EV market, the $5,000 Hongguang Mini led the market in sales, selling 424,000. The Model Y came in second place, selling 169,000, while the Model 3 came in third place, selling 150,000, beating out the next best sedans like the BYD Han and the GAC Ion S. However, keep in mind, if we're going to compare the Hongguang Mini to the Model Y in terms of revenue, the Model Y would generate around 4 times more revenue compared to that of the Hongguang Mini. So as you can see, there are multiple ways of examining the data. Next up, here is the market share of the plug-in market, which includes plug-in hybrids along with pure EVs. And it's no surprise that SAIC has the highest market share, selling large volumes of the Hongguang Mini, followed by BYD and then Tesla, making up 10% of the market, but also 10% of the upper end of the market, which is also the most profitable in my opinion, so Tesla is in a good place in China. Finally, for China, we can see that in December, over 20% of all new vehicles sold were electric, and I'm sure this is being noticed by all other manufacturers, especially the ones that rely on China for their ICE vehicle sales. So that wraps up the Chinese market. Record production, record sales, record exports, and continued expansion. So big things to look forward to in China in 2022, in my opinion. And to finish things off, in Australia, Tesla Model 3 has become one of the top selling vehicles in the country and was just 3,000 sales behind the top spot Toyota Camry, which has held the crown for the top selling vehicle in Australia for over 28 years now. So is 2022 the year that Tesla finally displaces the top selling Toyota Camry in Australia?
15,000 electric vehicles will be sold in Australia this year. 10,000 of them will be the Tesla 3.
It's got fantastic integration of technology. It's quite high up in terms of safety, and it's great to drive.
It's been named the car sales electric vehicle of the year, closely followed by the Hyundai Kona, the Kia Niro, the Mazda MX-30 and the Hyundai Ioniq. EVs are becoming more attractive to families and slowly more affordable. There are two main roadblocks for Victorians looking at electric vehicles: the lack of infrastructure like public charging stations and the EV tax, which is 2.5 cents per kilometre driven, the first of its kind in the world.
And when we look at the EV market as a whole in Australia, you can see just how close it was. I mean, the Model 3 just edged out the second place MG. So that wraps up this short episode, and stay tuned as more episodes are coming up soon. So till next time, have a great day.